Welcome to another episode of Frightfully Forgotten Horror Movies. This one we wanted to bring to you because it strikes a chord in us going back, like way back.
It's such a fun movie to watch.
Yeah, it's fun, enjoyable. 1991, People Under the Stairs.
Burn in hell!
Burn in hell!
Why is it forgotten, though?
I don't know. I actually don't know. That's a good question.
No one really talks about it anymore.
Not really.
In Wes Craven, well, it's written and directed by Wes Craven.
Yeah, the infamous.
Infamous.
Infamous? Wes Craven.
Swept under the rug a bit.
There's that window there that is like almost forgotten.
It's so good.
It's better, probably one of his best ones.
It's my favorite Wes Craven movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's so fun. You put it on, it's just, you're grinning. You're like this the whole way through.
Yeah. It stars Brandon Quinton Adams. You're a 90s kid, you're going to know. He was in a movie called The Sandlot. And The Mighty Ducks. It also stars Vin Rhymes.
Fool and Leroy, well, Fool played by Brandon Quinton Adams and Leroy by Ving Rhymes, need to break into this mansion to get some gold coins that are rumored to be there to pay for an operation they need for Fool's mom. I really like the character of Leroy because he's kind of like Robin Hood of the hood.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, he's a gangsta a bit, but he's stealing from the rich to give back to the poor.
Yeah.
So he's a criminal, but you like him because he means well.
You do care about him.
So they get into this house, which is also owned by the same people, they find out later, who owns the apartment block the Fool lives in, which they're being evicted from to be demolished. So it kind of all ties together.
Yeah.
They break into this house, and they realize that this house is booby-trapped from top to bottom.
Yeah, who would expect that?
For any intruders.
And the characters are friggin' nuts.
Who own the house.
Who own the house. They're absolutely crazy.
Insane mommy and daddy. He's
played by Everett McGill, which, if anybody has seen Dune or Under Siege 2.
And he's in Twin Peaks with the same person who plays mommy.
Right, which is Wendy Robie. The perfect witch bitch face for...
her face, she's just such a bitch.
Yeah.
You look at her and it's like, fuck you.
Yeah, you do want to punch her.
Yeah. Fool is basically now loose in this booby-trapped house.
Yeah.
And he meets another character named Roach, who has escaped from the basement, and now he's living in the walls of this big mansion.
And just causing mayhem and grief for the man.
For the man, who has to put on a leather suit, a leather gimp suit, and a shotgun in hand.
For whatever reason.
To try to hunt down Roach, who's living in the walls.
You don't know why he puts on this suit.
Why he puts it on?
He just does, and it's funny.
When he used to go hunting for someone in the walls, he puts on his leather suit.
Yeah, with a mask and everything. And he's got, there's a lot of guns where he's eating Leroy. That's
So they're cannibals as well.
Roach ends up helping him, trying to get out. And along the way, they end up running into Mummy and Daddy's daughter.
Yeah, Alice.
Alice, who is played by A.J. Langer.
If you're Seinfeld fans like we are,
yeah.
She was in The Fatigues. You're mentoring Banya?
Yeah.
So he meets Alice, and you realize that Alice has basically been shut in her whole life.
Yeah, never allowed
outside. Been led a super strict lifestyle.
Yeah.
Where you can't see no evil, hear no evil, or speak no evil. Else you'll burn in hell!
Burn in hell!
Now, them two also want to escape as well.
Yeah. Roach helps him get to the point of being able to get out of the house.
With Alice.
But Alice doesn't want to go. She's scared. She's scared shitless to leave. Fool gets out,
with gold coins.
Yeah, with gold coins, which Roach helped him get. This is where we start to see a bit of a turn in the character. He's got to go back in because Alice is trapped and he needs to help her.
He goes back in.
And the shit hits the fan again.
And some of those scenes when he goes back in are some of my favorites. That's when things get really wild. Everett McGill as man. He gets a shit kicked out of him a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our favorite scene is the chimney scene.
With the brick.
Where he's shooting, he's got his shotgun up the chimney, because Fool's up the chimney. He starts shooting up the chimney, and Fool pretends.
Yeah. Oh!
And he's like,
He starts laughing, thinking that he got him. But what Fool does is he's got a brick, and he just lets it go. And it ends up hitting him right in the head, square in the head. I'm pretty sure I had caught it on TV.
Which is the worst place to watch this movie.
Exactly.
Awful editing of the cursing, which is, shut the face up!
And I gotta mention a few others from TBS. There's Die Hard 2. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Predator, when he's sliding down that thing. Lagunde! And there's another good one from Dumb and Dumber when the guy dies in the diner. And he's supposed to say son of a bitch when he dies. But instead he says son of a witch.
So if you're like Justin and you saw this movie on TV, on TBS,
Yeah.
and wrote it off because it was silly and stupid,
Well, because they cut most of the good stuff out.
then watch it again, because you didn't see the full proper version of this movie. That movie is bastardized on TV.
Yeah.
What we're saying before is like Goonies meets Scooby-Doo.
Right, yeah.
It's the adventure and the seeking of the treasure of the Goonies, but it's the darkness and the mystery of the Scooby-Doo with this, the crazy haunted house with all the traps, and it's very cartoonish with, you going down the stairs of the basement, and the stairs, they drop, and there's a slope, and you slide down.
There's always one house, kind of,
the
on
one
the
house
block,
on the block.
or like one guy that's weird that walks around, and stories just materialize between all the kids, right? And it's a feel-good movie.
It is a feel-good movie.
Believe it or not, it's a feel-good movie.
Even if you're not a Wes Craven fan, and I'm not a huge Wes Craven fan. I can't say Wes Craven movies rank high in my horror movies list at all.
Yeah.
But this movie is very high in my favorite movies of all time, just because how fun and entertaining it is.
Yeah.
And it's just a fucking hoot.
You don't think about it being a Wes Craven movie. It's just a crazy movie that's awesome.
No.
So
if you like fun movies, if you like movies a lot of adventure, comedy, and horror, of course.
A little bit of horror.
If you like Scooby-Doo, if you like the Goonies, check it out. We were saying before, I think it's a kid's movie.
I'm sure if we would have watched it when we were kids, we would have been playing it somehow in the basement.
We would have somehow made a game out of people under the stairs.
Yeah.
Now you put on the leather suit this time.
So check out People Under the Stairs.
Or else you'll burn in hell!
Burn in hell!